Hey everybody, JonseyG here. We're back and we are recording another episode of Minish. We're back here because I ended up pausing it when we last left the other episode. And I talked to Fistari after the episode cut off, so Fistari has already moved. But let's talk to him again anyway. Thank you. And you see how small we are. If we had tried to get the heart piece now, we're too big to get it, or we're too small to get it. And this is the view that we as Minish have. And here we are in Deepwood Shrine. Trying to get the camera to be perfect is not always easy, because I'm a human being and I'm not perfect. I want to go to the door first, because everybody rushes to the key, but they don't actually... They actually get this after they've gotten the key. So, I wanted to do it somewhat different. For the first dungeon, all of this is pretty easy. Oh, and let me know if you like these long episodes. If you want me to cut them down, I will definitely do that. But I figured that these days, yes, as low we know. This being the tutorial dungeon, you're going to get a lot of exposition that you don't really need. But once again, let me know if you want me to cut off the longer episodes and make them shorter, or if you want to keep the long episodes the way they are. I will cater to the fans. That right there is a puff stool. We're just small. I forgot I gave him a voice. But because he's going to be interrupting me so much in this dungeon, there are times when I'm not even going to talk as him. And you're probably wondering why I'm just walking into the puff stools. Because there are 2 heart pieces in this dungeon. And this being early, I'm not... And... See, I don't need to give a voice to that. this being early and being very easy for a dungeon, I'm really not at all worried about this. That's a ladybug. Oh, and these mushroom pull-up things, we're going to see a lot of them later on. And we all know what the dungeon map does, so we don't have to worry about it necessarily. If you're a Zelda fanatic like me, this has probably always been on your mind. Can't we use a pot to actually hold down a switch? Yes, you can. And just for the record, it's not just pots that you can use for a switch. It's also boxes. It's also a lot of other stuff. So it's not... It's even statues. My OCD. Leave a comment if you have OCD like I do and want everything to be just so. I'm very interested to hear different ideas from different people. And we'll be able to get rid of the sand later. And we'll also be able to swim later too. For all you Zelda 3D fans, I'm also playing Ocarina of Time on the channel. I know you've seen that I have a few episodes coming up. So look forward to more of those later on down the pipeline. I want to give a shout out, by the way, to a fellow YouTuber, Zelda tuber. His name is Gossip Geist. You probably have heard me, well, not heard me, but you've probably seen me mention him before. He just celebrated 1,500 subscribers. So if you get the chance, go over and check him out as well. He's got a playthrough of this. He doesn't speak on it because he lets other people take his footage and use it, but I felt like I needed to give him a shout out. So, there you go. And a group of individuals, I'll give another shout out. A group of individuals, well, two of them. Their names are Zeltic and Zelda Master. They're called Zeldudes. they will be playing Ocarina sometime in the near future. As of this recording, it's supposed to be out today. Their first episode. So, check them out too. And we don't yet have the ability to break pots with our sword. We will get it soon. But we don't have the ability yet. Now there's a puzzler. I suspect there's not much we can do here right now. Let's press on. Perhaps we can work this from another angle later on. And we got the compass. And there's a treasure chest right here that I'm standing on. But we can't get it as of right now. Stand in the middle. There goes the door for downstairs. Some more puff stools. And this is basically straight up a Wiggler from the Super Mario series. It gets blue, it gets mad and turns red. It's basically a Wiggler. And before anyone asks, I do have the intention of playing the Super Mario games on this channel. And with that, we just got the gust jar. Now here's a bone of contention. I can put the gust jar where my sword was. That's not happening. My sword will always be there. And that's why I wasn't worried, because I knew that piece of heart was going to be collected. And this is basically how you clean up the puff stools. Sort of. You have to turn them gray. And this is why, as you saw earlier in a previous episode, I've got 2 characters already done. Mysterious shells. They are for the figurine gallery. Now, how are you going to get the heart piece up there? That's a blue portal. That allows you to warp back to where we are and get the heart piece. There are times in the figurine gallery, I'm not even going to bother to kill these guys, where you have to wait and do them later. And quite frankly, oh, I gotta make the... Quite frankly, I don't like the figurine gallery. Now what? Unless we find a way to travel by water, we won't be going much further. That's where the gust jar comes in. In this kind of scenario, we're going to be dealing with a lot later too. But as I was saying about the figurine gallery, there are just times when you just don't want to deal with it. So and there are certain quests, not really quests, but stupid fly. There are certain little side things that we have to do much later that I'm not really looking forward to either. And certain main quest things as well. So I decided that I was gonna keep some previous characters that I created so that when I go to play the game again in the future, yes, I will be deleting JonseyG. It's strictly for the recordings. When I go to play the game again in the future, I can take those previous characters, Darius and Viskin, and I can use them as I'm going to with this game to make things somewhat easier on my quest log. So it's not that I don't want to do them, it's just that a lot of it's already been done. So this is going to be casual, but still I'm going to 100% complete it. And there are things that I can't even do until after the game is over. So you'll see me dealing with that as well. And now that we have the key, we can play around with getting $80 because you'll see in a few minutes that we're going to get a $20 bonus. Now, how do we get over there? We use the mushrooms. Yay, mushrooms. I don't like eating mushrooms. I like flying with them. I know what that is. That's the big key. But this is going to take us back to the beginning. this is where the 20 is. There's the boss door over there. And we already have $100. Now I'm going to go take the blue portal and get a new heart container. Now I can take the red back to the big key, get it, and then we can be ready for the boss door. Some people don't make complete use of the portal system, and I will comment on this when we get to that part of Ocarina, but there is a magic spell that you get, and I have seen that a lot of people don't use that like they should either, but that's for another time. This is a very deceptively easy boss. Let's let him have his day in the sun. Yep. It's one of the easiest bosses, or one of the easiest things in the game. It's a regular size choo-choo. Here's the problem though. We are Minish. And when it hit us, it took a quarter of a heart at first, and then it took a full heart just now. I'm still not worried. Because I'm not about to die at the hands of a big green choo-choo. Now it's going to play ping pong with our body as it jumps around a lot. It's going to try to flatten us. So you just have to get out of the way, which I didn't do. But it's such an easy boss that I wasn't even that worried. And there you have it. We's be getting the earth element. And I'm guessing it's as low reading, so you got the earth element. The power of the earth is the source of all living things. The earth element is the embodiment of that power. And we got our second heart container in this dungeon. Let's go tell the elder. We got the earth element. You must go tell the elder at once. Is there an echo in here? I could have sworn I just said that. Since we won't be seeing him much anymore, let's just give him a parting. You retrieved the earth element from that fiend-infested shrine? Incredible. Humans are such amazing creatures. The Elder is sure to be amazed too. That voice is also going to be used for another character later on. So, that's my smart guy character. So you have found the earth element. You are blessed with much courage and strength for one so young. If your conviction holds strong, head to Mount Cornell. There you will find a man named Malari. Among all the Minish, there is no one more able to repair your sword. If you ask him, I am certain he will reforge the broken Picori blade. I shall send word to him at once. Travel safely. You are brave, but there are many evils now in this world. And with that, he's welcoming us further into his home. Leave through this door here. It will take you out of the forest quickly. Great Elder, we are in your debt. We should head for Mount Cornell at once. But what he didn't tell us was that we're going through his bedroom. And may I point out, if you look closely at the wall, all 4 of the earth elements are on a drapery on his wall. And we're gonna need to talk to this guy. Green clothes and a mystical hat? Sir, would you by chance be JonseyG, the one who found the earth element? Surely you are. I've heard so many tales about you. I am Balari, researcher of antiquities. I am also, well, a bit of an inventor. You know, you won't be able to get back to town due to all the debris. Here, I have something that might come in handy. The bomb bag! Now we can blow stuff up. It's going to be a blast. No pun intended. Probably one of the oldest jokes in Zelda. And this! I will not specify what it's for now, but you have to activate all of them. Holder of the Sacred Powers. We grant you the power of wind. Wow! It blew up? Hey kid, look at where that stone marker used to be. There's some strange symbol on the ground. Yes, of course. Why, this must be... Well, I haven't thought this, to be honest. When you see those, activate them. And here's a great way to save your bombs. Put them in the middle. And don't accidentally press the button when you're using it. 20 more mysterious shells. We're not going to really use them, because technically I already have. This is a great way to conserve bombs. If you know you're one of those people that accidentally presses the button, then put a different item on that box, or on that button. If you know you're one of those people. I do it to conserve bombs, but I just realized I'm going to need another one. I'll tell you right now, that's a fairy fountain. And once again, I'm not too worried about getting hit. I'm not going to make a habit of it, but I'm not too worried. This scene is mandatory.
Yeah.
And you notice all the kids have got me blocked, so I can't even go anywhere else. This is basically a tutorial on kinstones. This is something we're going to be doing a lot of. I don't mind this part as much as I do the figurine gallery. Kinstones, it's a pretty good concept. And if you look on the map, this is a map of Hyrule Town. They always show you where you have a Kingstone fusion result. A prize. I'm just showing you the maps in general, so you get a gist of where we've been and where we're still going. You can't look at any other place if you haven't started putting stuff on the map yet. This is where we're going to be going next, by the way. We're coming back here to get our prize. And the enemies that I killed, they're dead now. Temporarily. And an infamous someone is going to be here later. But for right now, let's start work on our next heart container. And you know what to do with this now, don't you? Hey, that stone marker crumbled, and there's another one of those symbols. You know, no matter how many times I see that happen, it still rattles me. Eslo is a lot more scared of stuff than he led on to believe. The mailman! I'm the postman crossing town at incredible speed to bring you your mail. My intention is to help that man as soon as we possibly can. That poor guy is doing all he can to help the world. Yeah, it crumbles and I'm scared and and there are guards in the way. Just because you have a sword and a shield doesn't mean you'll be safe. I can't let you go out there alone. Not until you have some kind of sword technique. Oh, and let me point this house out for you. This house is going to be very important. But first, before we do any of that, we gotta come here. And yes, we can dig through here later. We've gotta come to the mayor's place. That mustachio guy strikes me as somewhat unreliable. There's something fishy about this room, too. Nah, you don't say. Why are we coming here? Not for the quest, because we don't have the ability right now. We will later, but not right now. We got this. This is the first real thing in our kinstone bag. But we're not going to have it for very long. Because the mayor. Right away, we're talking to the mayor. And it's because of this. Something very important just happened at Long Long Ranch. And I know what it is, and I know we're going to need it. Let us go get what I need in here, which is the big wallet. It's 80 rupees. Why did I need 100? Oh, don't worry, I won't. I need this 20 for something else. But first, we need to learn a sword technique. I am Swiftblade, finest swordsman in all of Hyrule. If you train with me, I guarantee that you'll increase your skills dramatically. So, would you like to train here? Please. We shall start with the most basic of all techniques. I shall teach you the spin attack. First, press and hold your sword button. Second, build up enough power. Third, release your destructive might.